Live from ReaperLive.
There we
Woo,
are.
it's us.
For some reason, I thought I had it last week.
Yeah.
I know I had the Reaper Lane one, but hey, everybody,
Hi, guys.
Here we are.
you should be able to hear us.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
You should.
Can't hear us. I'm sure
Yeah.
everyone will let us
Yeah.
know.
No sound. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Hi,
no
everybody.
music.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on you there, Lauren.
No, you're good.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Reaper Live. It's Thursday night, our favorite night of the week. I'm Ron,
I'm John.
I'm Lauren.
and this is Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. Reaper Live, the highest rated show on Twitch. If you don't believe us, just look it up. When are we going to change that intro? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just sort of, that's all I know to do. Wow. What a week.
Yeah.
What a week. What a
Yep.
week.
Speaking of intros, I was going through old SIM card, like a lot of our, not SIM cards, SD cards, and I found a bunch of old footage. I got kind of emotional because there is an old recording. I think you guys were testing recording for Reaper Live.
Mhm.
The early days of Reaper Live, before it was live.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever you
That's
guys
why
filmed it.
we still keep the quotes over it.
It was just audio. There's no video.
Oh, really?
And it's you and Ed kind of bantering with Justin and Collins in the background. And you're talking about like, oh, I'm going to say this, and then you'll say this, and then we'll cut and go to this thing. And then you start talking, you mess up, and then Ed fucks with you. And
Yeah,
then,
it was back then. It was a lot different. It was for sure a lot
Yeah.
different.
So I saved it. I pulled it off, and I have it
That's
saved.
funny.
so.
You should find some neat little cuts or excerpts out
Oh,
of that.
there is some funny stuff, like just audio wise, clips that you can take out.
We were so terrified of going live.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that, John? I literally found this last week my old box of nice comments, just like
Oh.
on the ground
Oh,
somewhere.
I put it there.
You put it there? Okay.
It was in my office.
yeah. Oh, God. Then John also found that, so I've been kind of like sifting through those.
There was a bunch of them because I was going to use those to make those boards that I was making. But
Yeah.
then we said, oh, we're going to build this new factory and we're going to move over. So I stopped. But I kept the comments. But they've just been sitting in that old office up there.
I got some more now to like add to the box.
There's a ton of them. Yeah. So I figured we would do something at the new factory with those
Ooh,
or something.
yeah. Like something cool, fun.
Yeah. I was thinking about because they get printed off on these papers. I was thinking about photoshopping them, like downloading the PDFs, photoshopping them into an actual thing. Go get them printed as poster boards so they look nice.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Chopped up.
hot glued onto a poster board.
Right.
So, but yeah,
Well,
there's a ton of that stuff. And there was speaking of old, I'm just going on a rant about old SD cards. I think there's something, I don't know if you guys have it. It's for you and Adrian. It was for her parents' 50th anniversary or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I don't know if you have all that.
oh, that
but-
was one of Justin was the photographer.
So I found all that stuff.
All the SD card with those photos in there.
So I didn't know if you had them, if you wanted them, but
Yeah, I think he uploaded them to a Google Drive at one point,
Okay.
and so I'm sure they're there somewhere.
I downloaded everything. But
Okay.
there's a lot of old, like Ed did a photo shoot with his car.
Oh yeah.
I gave those to Dave. It was pretty cool to go through some of the old stuff. I was just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Hey, Nerdy Tom. Oh yeah, the Kickstarter update. Yeah, we'll be talking about it. It
Yeah.
just went live
Yeah.
about 20 minutes ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was full of great news.
yeah, wonderful news.
Wonderful news.
Ooh,
Yeah.
in trouble. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down.
For what? What was the idea?
Essentially, kind of like project them on a wall and have it kind of like rotate, or like have like a TV or something with all them on there. That'd be cool.
Yeah, there was this. I know that we're in the pre-show before we start talking about official news. Or should we talk about official news and then do the later half of fun stuff?
Well, Nerdy Tom, save those questions. And we'll get into those here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's ease into this.
Yeah.
We should have a drink here before we.
yeah.
Before we start.
I recently saw, I watch Instagram and TikTok and stuff a lot. And recently I saw this really cool thing. You can buy these LED things that spin and you can put stuff on them that are animated. And they look
Yeah.
like they're floating. I've seen that for people to display their 3D models.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
it spins really fast so you can't see it. But then on your computer, you have your 3D model pulled up. And on the thing, it's just a floating.
Yeah, like
thing.
a version
Like
of
Star
it.
Wars.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
hologram. It looks like a
from
hologram.
Star Wars.
And so I thought that would be cool to try to maybe find one for cheap. And I know they're pretty cheap, but and test it out. Maybe we could have them for ReaperCon or something like that.
Those
So
are
the
kinda cool.
sculptors can have their
That's
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
like,
in
floating.
3D, sort of. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so I figured that'd be kind of a thing to test and look at if it's a possibility. Because I thought it was really neat.
It is neat.
Yeah. I mean, talking to Michael as well in the game store, Mr. Janae, talking about stuff for the game store and painting events and future things. I know he's in chat. I talked to him a lot about it last night. So I don't know if he sent you an email. He was going to send us an email.
yet.
But can you get big enough? Can you get one big enough for people? Oh, I see what you're saying. The LED thing. I think they are. They do make them where there's 3 of them stacked on top and they all spin at the same time, and you can put one image on all 3. So you could do that. I think it's possible. So I need to send that. Oh yeah, Michael, he just said, yeah, send the email. So I don't forget. What happened? Oh, it's been I don't know. I guess we should talk about. You want to talk about Matt?
Yeah.
Right now, me and Dave didn't talk about it on Reaper Land last week. We will probably talk about it tomorrow. I had a feeling Dave didn't want to talk about it. I was going to ask him. That's why I didn't bring it up. But I figured.
Yeah, if you look on the front page of our website and in social media, John's been posting it in social media, that our former production manager and good friend, longtime Reaper employee, Matt Clark, passed away last Tuesday. Was that when it was? It was last Tuesday, I believe.
I think it was.
Last Tuesday. And he had called the previous weeks, and he had just gotten diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Oh.
And we were just floored, right? And so I think we were thinking at the time when we got the phone call, well, we have a little bit of time to hey, let's go to have lunch and let's just see each other, come up and see us or something like. And then he had passed away on Tuesday. It wasn't very long at all. It was very fast. And so, lesson learned: when you have opportunities to talk to people and say the things you want to say to them, don't waste that chance.
Yeah,
So-
me and Matt shared a birthday. So
Oh, really?
for many years, we would always celebrate our birthday on the same day here at Reaper. I remember kind of the years had changed where we would buy somebody a cake for their birthday, and then it changed to monthly things where it's like you buy a cake once a month and say, hey, if your birthday's in October,
There you go.
here's your cake. So we would always celebrate them on the same day, obviously, because it's our birthday.
Yeah,
So-
and we did get a lot of well wishes. We're getting well wishes here. Appreciate it, guys. Well wishes on social media, right?
Yeah,
John?
a lot of forum people, because he managed the
Yeah.
forums and the Facebook for a
He
long
did
time.
the Facebook for a long time.
So you guys might recognize that name, Matt
Reaper
Clark.
Matt Clark. Yeah.
So a lot of people on the forums and the Facebook.
Yeah. He was unique.
Yeah, he was definitely a unique guy.
He was quite a unique guy.
Yeah.
Good guy, great guy, super friendly. When we were introduced to Matt back in it was the late 90s, and he had won our first not online. It was one of our first painting contests we did. I can't. It was an online painting contest. Yeah, because we had Genie in AOL, and so Matt won the painting contest, and he designed 02248 Alicia of the Forest. That is Matt's design, and named after his wife at the time, Alicia Clark. And he had won the contest, and so it designed. And so he wrote this long letter. I found it the other day. I was digging through I was looking for something. I found this letter that Matt had written us. That had how much he loved Reaper and how we wanted to come see the place. And anyway, eventually, he moved here to Denton and became our production manager.
Yeah.
I think he was first. He was a caster.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Okay. Sorry.
2248.
Okay. Sorry. I was looking at the miniature.
And booby warning.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
It's fine. They're tiny boobies. So yeah, and that was his design, and he actually went back and redesigned it later, and Patrick Keith sculpted. Bob,
this was a
Bob
design
Rodolphe
room.
did this one.
It's a design your own mini.
DIY. And it was a really good job by Bob translating Matt's ideas. Even though it was a kind of an odd idea, and, whatever. I mean, 6-armed woman, whatever. Anyway, and Matt, here's the deal. Reaper started growing in the late 90s when D&D 3rd edition came out. The hobby industry started exploding, a rising tide floats all ships and all that kind of stuff. Well, we were especially part of that as well. People needed figures to play their games with. Well, Matt came on and automated a lot of our systems. At the time, and we were growing so fast that we couldn't keep up with, a lot of the stuff. Well, Matt came in and designed the programs that we used for production purposes. In the old days, we would just print out a spreadsheet and give it to the people and go, okay, here, cast this stuff. And Matt came along and changed that. Our order pulling, we used to pull from sheets of paper and we just scratched it off. We pulled it, okay, scratched off, and Matt designed the system where you could scan out the order so there were no errors, and just on and on. There were a lot of systems and processes that Matt put into place with his knowledge of computer programming that really put Reaper really kind of where we are today. It really, really did that.
It helped. Yeah,
It
started the evolution. I
It
guess.
sure did. It really, and it pushed us to a point where had Matt not done it, I guess someone else could have done it, but Matt was the one who did do it.
Yeah.
And he brought his own personality into the computer programs. You remember when you would scan something and
It'd like fart.
Oh yeah.
Make
And then
all kinds
when
of
you finish, it'd go work complete.
Work complete.
work complete. The Warcraft noise.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Mondays.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
every time you
Kinds of-
logged in. Yeah.
The Homer
I
Simpson.
forgot
If you
about
scan
that.
something that didn't belong, and Homer Simpson, dope.
Dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so
forgot about all
he
that.
imbued his personality into these things. But Matt had, like I said, he has got a huge part in getting us to where we are. And then of course we grew from there. And then Kit came on also at that time and worked on designed our website. So anyway, long story short, Matt Clark, even though you may not know what he did here or anything like that, he was very instrumental in helping us reach the goals that we got to, all the way through Bones 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So there's some funny stories. When you drive in a car with someone for 16 hours, you get to know them quite a bit. And I don't know if you guys really had a chance to spend any time with Matt that much. Like,
I knew him very little. Like we were in different parts of the building, and I didn't really interact with him that much. I just knew him as conspiracy theory Matt
for sure.
And crazy Matt.
He was unique.
He's different. Yeah.
He marched to the beat of a different drummer for sure.
Yeah. But
sure.
yeah, I wasn't super close.
He if you ever took a tour of Reaper, he had the office with all the guitars in it. He loved animals.
Yep.
He loved music.
I heard people telling stories about how he took minis off a head and replaced them all with horse heads.
Yeah,
or
he took
something.
all the horse. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a few more stories I don't want to talk about here that he did.
Ask him about ReaperCon.
Yeah, ask me at ReaperCon. Buy me a drink. I'll tell you a lot of stuff. A lot of funny, crazy stuff. The
stickers on the door.
stickers
That's
on the
a
door.
tour story.
Wait, how much time do we have?
We have 2 minutes until
I'll tell
we
a
give
little
away.
short. I'll try to tell this story very shortly. Matt received a bill. I'm probably going to butcher the story, and I wish Ed were here because Ed told this story and a few more Matt stories perfectly. I mean, he just, like Ed said, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Well, Ed would tell this story, and it had to be true though. But Ed told this story perfectly. Matt got a bill in the mail. I'm probably going to butcher it. A toll tag bill. And it said you owe $5.35 for this toll. And he goes, I wasn't driving the car. That's not me driving. He goes, they were like, well, it's your car.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're
It's
driving
registered
it,
to you.
if it's your daughter driving, it doesn't matter. You're responsible for the toll. He goes, well, you can't prove it's me, so I'm not going to pay it. And so on and on and on. And then it was late fees and all these kind of
remember
things.
this.
And so eventually Matt gave in and paid the toll. But what he did, he paid it in pennies.
Yeah, I remember this.
So he took and taped each penny up individually in Scotch tape, and then he taped those onto a piece of paper, and he mailed it in to the toll place, right?
NCTA.
And so before he did that, he made them send a certified bill. So, but anyway, by the time this was all said and done, it took them more time with certified letters and paying the thing in pennies and to unwrap those pennies than it was the actual cost of the toll itself. But that was just Matt.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other thing Matt would do is he would go to McDonald's and he would order a filet-o-fish sandwich. And Matt used to work at McDonald's. And he would say, I want 2 full-size slices of cheese on my sandwich. And at McDonald's, and this is what Matt told me, at McDonald's when they give you a filet-o-fish, they give you the same, and they give you a half-size piece of cheese on a filet of fish.
Yeah.
It's a half size. And he said, I don't want 2 half sizes. I want 2 full-size slices of cheese. Now, McDonald's workers, maybe this is wrong, but this is what he told me. So he would go in there and order a filet of fish with 2 full-size slices of cheese, and they would give it to him, and it would be 2 half-size, and he would take it back. No, I want 2 full-size slices of cheese. And it was just constant, just nope. you're going to do it this way or not. And it was just Matt to a T right there, So that's the good thing about someone who's left us, and you can talk about them and laugh and smile, as they've left a really great impression on you. So anyway, there's a lot of really, really funny stories. And yes, Matt, he will be missed. And we want to send out our thoughts to his wife, Michelle, and to Matt's family and his daughters. So we miss you, Matt. So all
He
right.
was here for 20 years, I think.
Yeah,
think so.
about
Some-
20 years.
somewhere
Yeah,
around there.
yeah.
I think it said he started in 2002.
Yes, so a little over 20.
I think he retired in
2021.
21 or 22 was one
One,
of those.
maybe.
It was sometime
One.
after COVID.
One.
It was
Yeah.
shortly right
I think
after
it was
COVID.
one. Yeah,
2021.
because I believe
almost 20 years.
you were here for his retirement party, and you left in you left in 22 and came
Came
back.
back.
Yeah, he was in Louisville. Yeah, because we moved here in 2004.
He was he must have been because he was in 2002.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Janae. Yeah, it was back when you worked, and we got interviewed by some government official about. Tell me about this Janae guy.
Dr. Bob says, "Wait, Reaper has a 401k. We do now, or we have the option of putting into a 401k,
Yes.
which I think that got offered in 2020. I think that's when it started.
Something like that.
Yeah, but yeah. All right,
Anyway,
giveaway
so there you go.
time.
Let's give away some stuff.
Yeah,
Woo!
right here. I got to do it on my phone tonight, but it's ready to go. Here we go. They should pop up in chat.
Jedi Jim.
Yeah. Gay Weebles.
Oh gosh.
I'm not even looking.
I saw Taint Black.
Excuse me.
Yep. Troy Biz 69 and Vinlail. Congratulations. If we
Woo!
said your name, exclamation point claim in chat if we said your name. Again, Jedi Jim, Gay Weebles, Troy Biz, Vinlail, and Taint Black. This is, and then follow the instructions from the thing in the chat that you see there. This is episode number 237, I believe. 237. So yeah. Do we just want to talk about Kickstarter now? I know that's like the big thing that's happening right here around ReaperCon lately.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about that. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah. I know the update went out 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to start?
Hoping you would just talk
Well,
about
let's see.
it.
Okay,
So-
U.S. Yeah, I mean, you know way more about it than I do.
Yeah.
U.S. We're primarily done, other than a few late backers that didn't fill out their pledges or
Paid shipping.
haven't paid shipping yet. So, and I've heard that there's an average of about 5 or 10
Yeah.
orders coming
5
through
a day, give or take, of people coming through. So.
Yeah, still sort of squeaking through.
As soon as they come in, we pull them,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as you pay shipping, we've been pulling them. There's no more like 500 orders, and then we're pulling them all. It's just as they
Right.
come in every day.
As they come in, they
But
get
the
shipped out.
majority of the U.S. is done.
I don't have the numbers as to how many people have gotten their shipping emails yet have not paid their
paid?
shipping yet. I don't know what that number is.
Yeah. We had it at one point. It was, I don't know,
It was last I checked, which was a month ago. It was
Yeah.
in 700 people. Right?
700. Yeah.
But again, like Lauren said, they've been trickling in,
Yeah.
Daily.
a few at a time, right?
Yeah.
So there are still some Europeans kind of coming in. Most of them are
Yeah.
domestic, right?
Yeah, like about 90% are domestic that kind of roll through.
Yeah. And then there's occasional Australia or European order that come through.
Paxton's been getting out the
SODs.
SODs and going
Yeah.
through his email.
Yeah, I've
So-
seen people post, "Oh, my stuff got tracking for their replacements and stuff like that."
Yeah.
Since this is and we have different materials in this one. Sometimes like the Sturgis is very common, and a few other things.
In hindsight, there were a few things that I would have
Put
done
foam in or
differently.
something?
Yeah, well, like the surges, I probably would have just put those in a blister because they're so easy to miss.
Oh, yeah,
they're
'cause
just
they're
a
in a
tiny little
bag,
baggie, right? I should have put those in a blister or something like that. Stapled them to a brick or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pocket lint. That's one that I've seen. The tongue is missing on the fire drake from the Egg of the Phoenix. Yeah, but not so great for Europe or Australia, unfortunately. The worst news came from Etherworks. When we said in the last update, it was supposed to be November 8th. We were told the information we were given.
Yeah.
I checked the update before I came over.
Oh, okay.
It said that it was supposed to arrive. The ship was supposed to arrive in Australia, in Sydney, on November the 8th. So we fully thought by mid-November, packages would be going out to our backers in Australia. And I talked to Paul Johnson and I contacted the guys at YouthWorks. I said, where's the ship? You guys should have had it. And this was just a couple of days ago. And he said, no, we don't have it. As a matter of fact, I just did a contact with our shipping people, and it's not going to show up until December the 20th.
Yeah, which is almost a month and a half.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible news.
Yeah.
I was just sickened when I heard that, because I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And so Paul and the guys, it's not their fault, and it's not Reaper's fault. We shipped all the pallets up to the freight forwarder. From the freight forwarder, it gets put on a train, goes to the port of LA. Paul said that there was some delay, and unfortunately, we don't have direct contact. Usually, it's one of these things where once we ship it, we know it's going to go through the system and it's going to go where it needs to go. Right? We trust in the system. Right? When we mail a package, USPS, we trust that it's going to get there to our customer as soon as possible. We just assumed that once we ship the pallets, they would arrive at the freight forwarder, they'd be put on a train, and they would go to the port. Well, that part happened. From what I understand, it got to the freight forwarder, but there was a rail problem. And Paul Johnson from YouthWorks told me that there has been delays in the rail system, which I was unaware of. I don't do logistics. I don't do freight. I don't know about these things. And no one from Reaper knows about it.
Yeah.
We don't keep up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we could have probably followed the paper trail or followed the trail a little bit better on our end.
You're right. We
specific
could
dates
have,
and stuff,
but we're all,
yeah.
we're pulling 1,000 different directions at once. We're just trying to keep our heads above water around here, right? So, I mean, in hindsight, yes, we probably should have, designated someone, check in daily, and next time we will. But we've never had this happen before.
Yeah, that's true.
We've been late before, but this is really unusual, and it's Ben Muzz says, Ben Muzza, I understand it's not EtherWorks themselves, but why the delays in the past few years? The first few bones when you guys were sent directly to officers was no issues. We were in among the first occasions. Well, I think because this time we cannot ship a pallet. I take that back. We could ship a pallet by itself, but if you ship one pallet one week and one pallet the next week, the cost of each of those pallets, it's so much more economical for us to ship 5 or 6 or 10 pallets than it is to ship one. The cost really, David's in the control room, he could probably speak better about this, but the cost of these things, when you ship a group of pallets, you get a much better price than you do if you just ship one. Now, I know that's probably not the best answer, but economically, to ship overseas, it's terrible. The costs are so high. So in previous Kickstarters, we would pull those items, put them onto a container, and they would go. This time we had to wait for all the backers to get their orders in because we're paying shipping at shipping time.
Yeah.
It was just it's a different animal this time. It's not great. I think we're going to learn a lot of lessons from this one, and we are fully aware. We feel terrible. It's just an awful situation that we're sorry for, and we wish if there was something we could do, we will. Now, when we do DDRPG and we fulfill that, I would like to make sure that the first people that we get out the door are going to be the Australians and the Europeans, and we'll do domestic after that. It's not that many people in the Kickstarter, so it wouldn't take that long, but it's not great. It's not great.
Yeah, and we learned a lot, obviously.
We have learned a lot.
This is our 6th Kickstarter. I know Bones 4, we pulled Australians first. Like, we pulled them first, got all of them done, because this was different because we were waiting for paid shipping, yada yada yada.
Yes.
But last time we just pulled them all, shipped them all, and then we shipped them first because by the time they got there, we were done.
Going on the domestic,
and that was probably the best, probably pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was probably the smoothest Kickstarter that we've done.
So
Bones 5 though.
Bones 5, we had all the orders from AU and New Zealand and rest of world shipped to AetherWorks, so they could pull it. And backpack it themselves.
The raw goods got shipped.
Yeah, and then the raw goods got shipped to the EU UK warehouse, and they pulled it and shipped them there, and then all the American stuff came over. So we had 3 different locations pulling the orders separately.
Yeah, so the last 3 Kickstarters have been pulled and shipped overseas 3 different ways. And I think you're right. I think the Bones 4 method is probably the best way to do it. But yeah, with Bones 5, when we had to, when we had a container ship to Australia and a container ship to Europe and a container ship to here at Reaper, and then Kit at his factory had to pull and ship those orders, and that took a long time.
Yeah.
And then Etherworks, they had to pull and ship those orders, which took a long time. And even though they have a team down there, that's not the only thing.
They had other Kickstarters.
Yeah, that's not the only thing they do down there, right?
Yeah. So Bones 4 was probably arguably the best, but we also had a ton of people to help with Bones 4, like pulling it. Like we had, I don't know how many people, 40 something. It felt like
30, 40.
But I mean, the good thing is that people will get their stuff. Like we have never fulfilled.
Yeah.
It's just this time it's taking a little bit longer.
Yeah.
We're sorry about that. So, but it is coming. I know that end of December. So I think Paul said that they're fighting for expedited unload at the port.
Yes.
So he put in a request for them to be unloaded as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I had a Skype call with Paul last night, and he said that he's going to, unfortunately, when it gets here on the, if it lands in Sydney on the 20th, that means they probably won't get it until probably the 23rd at their warehouse. If it lands on the 23rd, they'll get it on the 27th because of the Christmas holiday, and they're closed the 25th, 26th. They will have people working over the holidays, is what he said. So, yeah, it just sucks, and I feel really terrible for our backers overseas. And we
all international, really.
Yeah, it's just terrible, and even though I don't know. Yes, there were some things we would have done differently, but I didn't think that none of us thought it would be this level, right? Now, as far as Australia goes, Europe and UK, the pallets got shipped over to Kit. Now Kit got his pallets. There was no delay there. I'm not sure why the shipping it was much further distance, and it's a different animal to ship from Europe or to Europe than from Australia. He has the pallets. He is going through. He is pulling out and shipping UK orders and shipping orders into Europe. From what I understand, some of the European, not all, some of the European orders, EU orders, got kicked back. There was an issue with the API. I don't know the technical.
Yeah, he
issues.
spared us the details.
Yeah,
but he said he was working on getting the label fixed, and it should be done. It should have been done.
Yes.
I think
he sent the label off for approval. The label has to be approved, and he said that he expects to have that label approved tomorrow. If that happens, he will start processing all those on Monday.
And then EU orders are going to start flooding.
They should go. He said he would ship as many as the carrier will pick up every day, right? And so I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're going to just have a little cart and show up with or if it's going to be a big box truck. We don't know, but we've done the quote unquote heavy lifting, but Kit's just got to ticket that final mile. So
yeah, but all the EU and UK, I think from what I've been told is most of the UK orders have already been shipped. So if you're in the UK, most of the orders I think have already been shipped. But
yeah, Manaith, when you told us a few weeks ago that the Australian shipment was on the water, was that actually based on anything or just an assumption? Yeah, unfortunately, it was just an assumption. We were told by our shipping agent when it gets to the freight forwarder, the estimated time of arrival in Australia will be November 8th. That was the email we got. That was the email that was the information we had. So that's what we delivered. That's just what we had. That it wasn't. We weren't trying to hide anything. And I don't think that we're being accused, but we only know what we know. And I hate to.
The information and updates that have been sent to us.
Yeah, and you're right. No, did we call the freight forwarder every day? And did we call the trucking company and the freight company and the railroad company? No, we didn't. But we've never had to do that before in the past.
Yeah.
So, and we do ship shipments to Australia and to Europe on a semi-regular basis with Kit's orders and the Etherworks orders. We've never had this happen before, so it just sucks. And like I said, we're really sorry that everyone's going through this, but we do feel terrible about it. So, yeah, sorry.
Can't wait to see pictures of everybody getting their stuff.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
This reminds me of. I know this is a little side tangent since we're talking about Kickstarter. I remember many years ago. Do you remember? I don't know if you were here for this, but we got an email from somebody that had received a whole pallet of Kickstarter stuff at their residence, at their house.
Yes.
And we were like,
it was wet.
What?
And they were like, what is this? What do I do with this? I don't remember how that happened. I just remember they got a whole pallet.
And they were wet. The boxes were wet.
I don't remember that. But
I mean, mixing up a couple stories.
it was just a whole pallet showed up at their house, and it's like, what do I do
I think
here?
it was like they delivered the wrong thing to
Yeah.
like a home address
Yeah,
or something.
I have no idea, but
yeah, it was weird.
when we had to go through a whole process where they had to come pick it up and then
To
start
get
shipping
it
out the
back
packages. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. But
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
oops, all boxes. Yeah. So
Do
I
you-
remember that was probably my favorite Kickstarter story. I think, like shipping wise,
Do you
Yeah.
want to give a
to lighten it up a little bit.
and to bring it back down? Do you want to give a small update on Canada, Ron?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure. And then we'll do our giveaway.
I didn't
Yeah,
know about
do the
this
fun
until
stuff.
we have a meeting every Wednesday. I didn't know about this until the meeting. So
Yeah.
I still don't know what's going on.
We were contacted by, we were contacted by UPS,
Mm-hmm.
and they told us that the Canadian postal workers are on strike.
Yep.
Yeah, we have some people in EZ is in California
Mhm.
or Canada. So any Canadians, let us know if you guys have any more information. But
If you go into Paxton's office, you'll
Mhm.
notice a lot of return boxes from Canada.
Yeah, a ton.
like Kickstarter orders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kickstarter orders that are being
Now,
returned for some
proportionally,
reason.
it's a very small amount, but it fills up Paxton's office.
Mhm.
There is something going on in Chicago because that's where the USPS International Hub is.
Mhm.
All the packages go to Chicago. From there, they're sorted, right? Is that right, Lauren?
Yeah.
And then they
yeah.
go
Mhm.
from there into Canada. And there was something with
Yeah.
something we don't. Again, I don't have the technical details, but there was something wrong with the customs
Yeah,
code
yeah,
or
it's-
form.
It said like not up to code or something like that.
Something weird, and they shipped it back to us. So I think Paxton's been in touch with these. I don't think that had anything to do with the Postal Service strike. That was something else. But now, see now, Swab, that's what we've been told is that UPS would be delivering packages.
UPS is still delivering, but the Canadian Postal Service
Yes.
apparently just is on pause.
There is a service where UPS will deliver the packages to the Canadian local
Post.
like we do here for SurePost, and they'll take it. What do they call it? The last mile. Well, and because of the strike, UPS is going to take those orders all the way to the customer at this
Okay,
point,
I see.
using that particular service.
Okay.
Y'all, there's a lot of information that we just
Just are finding out fun updates.
and unfortunately, when you only get bits and pieces and you don't understand the full picture, it's kind of hard to explain a lot of this stuff. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Let's make people feel better and give them some money.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
another giveaway.
Yay! Fun stuff.
Here we go.
Cranky Dog, you're right.
Here
I
they
don't know what
come.
the deal is.
In
Oh
chat.
gosh. Okay.
You should see them.
Okay. Green Oaks Gaming.
Scala Grimmer.
Was it Anki
Yep.
2014?
MG Photo
Madman.
Whoops, that went fast.
and Madman 43056.
Yeah.
So Scala, Green Oaks, Anki, Madman, and MG Photo. Exclamation point claim. We said your name. You got a $20 gift card to reaper.com. This is episode number 237. So please follow that email and chat up there. Congratulations.
Woo.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Is that all
majority of the
Is that
Kickstarter.
all the bad news?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Since we're on the Kickstarter talk, do you have any updates about DDRPG?
It's still late.
Yeah.
More great news.
Yeah.
I have been working. So I try to come into work and I do the things that I have to do, my normal job description type stuff. Put out fires like we all do whenever it's in my range, my reach, or whenever I've been told to put it out. Today was an incredibly busy day, and I didn't get to touch DDRPG at all. When I can at nights and on weekends, I spend almost, if Adrian lets me, spend my entire weekend working on DDRPG, laying it out. That said, there is an incredible amount of progress on these books, and they're looking really, really good. I'm so happy. We're getting down to finishing the 3 core books, and the Hill's Edge Province book is what I'm working on currently. Yeah. Now, the figures aren't ready, the miniatures aren't ready, so we're, one can't go without the other, unless you're one of those people who just ordered only miniatures, which those will probably go out before the books. But even then, we're still not, we're still working. Oh my God, it's just been, yeah. Again, the adage of taking too big a bite out of the apple. That's exactly what we're doing. I'm choking on apple right now. We're all choking on apple.
Yeah.
But luckily, I mean, the pieces are getting smaller.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
our plates, we had like 5 plates spinning. Now we only have like 3. And then,
Yep.
Well,
you know,
until today.
Yeah.
And so
Now there's like 20, but
and just one gigantic plate.
oh, okay. So,
It's yeah. So yeah.
because I know me and Dave have been talking about the building update on Reaper Land.
There's that too.
Yep.
Just
So-
moving.
Because I know that's Dave's main focus right now because we have a deadline,
Yep.
like a hard deadline, I think,
We do. We have to be out. Yeah.
of selling the building and things like that. So,
That's just one of my jobs, Dr. Bob. Just one. Number 45.
so I showed this. Yeah, we that's what we've been doing is talking about the building move and kind of what the future plans for the building are and things like that. That's been our kind of what we've been talking about. So, but yeah,
Just that little detail.
yeah, the tiny detail of moving the whole factory.
And it's, this is our busiest time of year. So there's that. Bone 6, thank God I know it's not over for a lot of people, but we're kind of, our part is,
it's like 99% done.
yeah,
like pulled and shipped.
the pulling and the shipping and that part is done for us. Now,
full completion still takes
even then that's not entirely whatever.
because then there's SODs and
Yeah, and there's also the other stuff that's, anyway.
just getting the faces done.
Yeah. But yeah, the majority of it is over on our end as far as the shipping part. We still need to help customers who aren't getting their packages and things like that, right? But anyway, yes, we should get tours help us move.
just put out a
Everybody grab
local
a
casting
box.
call and be like, hey, this Saturday, come help Reaper move.
Good deal, DM Rick. Good deal. Sorry it took so long, but hopefully I made up for it.
Oh yeah, DM, you sent me a message as well. I read it. I was waiting to tailor a response for you. So I did read it. I'm not ignoring you.
Dr. Bob says, any super cool, awesome warehouse finds. Well, let's dovetail
Good segue.
into
The cool new stuff that's coming through.
into that. Yeah. So, gosh, where do you want to start with Christmas and stuff, or what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Let's
Where do you
get
wanna
the
start,
let's get the
Lauren?
fun stuff real quick.
Okay, Lauren's gonna do the fun stuff. Oh, there she goes. She's gone, and golly, look at it. You have Christmas presents? Uh-oh.
What is this?
So, Christmas is coming up. We're not going to have a show before we start December. So, I made cool little gifts for us to open.
Yay, all
Who
right.
wants to open this one first?
Me.
Okay, Ron, here you go. Here you go.
Okay. Wow, what could it be?
What could it be? What could it be?
Oh my gosh. Such wonderful
Wonderful
wrapping.
packaging.
Look at there.
It's bowing out of
What
the
did
box.
I got? What?
Hashtag
Look
professionals
at
here.
this. Look at this.
We have a brand new mystery paint set that we talked about on the last show.
Yes. Yeah. Now, before you just go, it's just a damn box of paint they found laying in a bucket somewhere. No, not really.
Yeah.
It's a little more to it than that.
We
Go ahead, Lauren. I'll let
say,
you.
We actually have 2 new fun colors that Bonita made.
Yeah,
and
they're awesome.
John, do you want to kind of
Yeah.
where's the camera for this bad boy?
Where's our
It's
dudes?
right on the
Okay.
staircase,
Whoop.
top of the stairs.
We have this one. It is called Magic Armor right here. Nice little blue. And then we have another one called Fairy Fire right there. And these are going to be exclusive
These are
to
exclusive, yes.
this mystery paint set.
Yes.
You can only get them in the paint set, and they're actually really beautiful.
So yeah, you look at it and go, so what's the big deal? It's a blue and a green. What's the big deal? Oh, well, here's the big deal. You have examples?
Yes,
Of,
I do. Okay, so which one do you don't want to talk about first?
yeah, dealer's choice.
Here, we got the right there. We got the blue.
Don't know if you can really tell.
Can you really tell?
Can you tell? Yeah. Can you see the iridescence on that?
Mhm.
Are they guaranteed?
Yes, they
These
are
two are.
guaranteed for sure. In every single mystery paint set, those 2 are guaranteed.
It's blue with an iridescence to it. So it's almost I don't want to say color shift, right? But when you see it in hand and you turn it,
do this one too.
Bonita did a damn good job on these. These are really cool.
Oh yeah, and then
These are hard to tell.
I believe the guy is with a black base, and the darker spider is with a red base, and then the light blue one is just not primed at all.
Just straight up.
Just straight up the blue.
Straight up paint. Can you make those spiders? Can you hold them up a little bit instead of
Let's see.
having them flat? Can you look at Lauren's fingernails? They're kind of like that.
I wish they were that blue, but okay, let me just kind of like.
But do you see the iridescence to those?
Mm-hmm. Especially on
It's
the
cool.
top spider.
And so it's not particularly shiny per se, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just iridescent.
Yeah.
So it's our same matte paint, but it's just got that iridescence to it. It's really cool. So that's the blue. Do we have the green?
Yeah, and we have the green right here. Right here. We're going to scooch him a little bit back real quick. Get the green. Now, this guy doesn't have any legs. So we're going to have to
Yeah, she grabbed a broken piece to test.
Oh.
test it
Yeah.
out.
That one you can see it
But
a little bit
he's
better. for
green,
sure.
right? So when you hold him, he's green, but that iridescence really comes out in the light, and you can see it. It's really cool.
And then the other spider is red base. The guy is the black base. And then the light spider is no primer.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, the focus is like right there.
So the one that's kind of gold looking,
Mhm.
that's a red base, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, red base.
Red base.
Red base. And the guy's prime black. The dude with
Yes.
no legs, he's prime black. It's cool. Those are really cool.
It's pretty crazy how
They're really neat.
just the base color will change everything almost.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be so pretty.
They're really cool. And so you get each one of these in each mystery paint set.
Yep.
So you're going to get a fairy fire and a mage armor in each mystery paint set. Plus, you're going to get 10 additional mystery paints.
Yes.
So the only ones that aren't a mystery are these two.
Yes.
The other 10 paints are the mysteries. Now, we found some really cool. You could be an in stock color, right? It could be like a normal.
Yeah.
Paint.
A normal color, a color from way back in the day.
There's some
Some
ReaperCon
ReaperCon
colors.
Yeah,
special
ReaperCon
colors.
colors. We've just been finding some fun stuff.
Well, gosh, I don't know if that's cool enough for me before I want to buy this thing. What else can I get for my
Well,
mystery paint set?
you are also going to get a pokey tool and then a large miniature.
A large mystery miniature.
Is the
Yes.
pokey tool random?
The pokey tool is going to be random.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, well, there's 2 different ones
Okay.
that we are going to be giving out.
So now these are not new. These are existing Poke
Yeah,
tools
existing pokey
from
tools.
previous Kickstarters or not Kickstarters, but Reaper cons and
Releases,
things like
yes.
that. And so, I think we think the cost is $50 for 12 paints, 1 large mini, and then
Pokey
2
tool?
pokey or a pokey tool.
Yeah.
Right.
These are all the options right here. I don't know if I should open this one though. Yeah. The extra options are in this present, but I don't
Like
know.
the large minis and
Oh,
stuff?
Yeah,
come
the large
on.
minis. Okay.
Oh, come on, open
Oh,
it.
okay. I get to open presents. So we have.
Kate Black, yes, we'll send some of these to
Oh
Kit.
gosh.
That's a
okay,
Cyclops.
Let's see. Yeah, this is the
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
you
Okay,
get
if
this-
you want to pass it along.
You have the Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Is
Is
this
that Cerberus?
We'll just pass
the?
it
No,
over.
Cerberus is actually in that paint kit.
This is
particularly.
the deep.
Yeah.
The
Eye of
fathom
the Deep.
fathom
Fathom
of the
Tyrant.
deep. Fathom tyrant.
Yeah, we got this bad boy.
I wish we had pictures of these.
I know. I know.
What's the big centaur mammoth thing? Mammotar?
Mamlord.
Mamlord.
And then this guy.
Mammotar.
Because I know we're just saying names. Cyclops. No, this is the sea giant.
Yeah, sea
So
giant.
the
Oh,
sea
the
giant.
And
So fathom tyrant.
Sea Giant,
Giant.
Mamlord, and Cerberus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we're just saying names,
Yeah.
but
And
But-
Cyclops.
Yeah,
So
Cyclops.
five
Cyclops.
different ones. So you get one of those.
so you get
The Pokey
Yep.
Tool.
Pokey
the
tool
12
and then the
paints.
12 paints.
12 paints. Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
and this is for what is this for again? Black
Black
Friday?
Friday.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. Okay.
I was about to say Cyber Monday, but no, we're releasing it
yeah,
on Friday.
we'll put it out on Friday.
And it's going to be, what was it, while supplies last?
While supplies last. Yeah. It won't be an ongoing thing. It'll go through probably the first part of December, but we're just trying to again get a few of these paints out of here and things like that. So
There was some cool stuff, too, that I've been finding. I love looking through the shelves, finding some cool paints, some fun stuff.
yeah, you never know. Maybe Lauren will throw something else fun in there too.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever you find, Lauren, find some cool
Yeah.
stuff, throw them in there.
making little notes,
Here's some.
Ron's allowing me to make it
they're
even cooler.
Just make some unique little mystery things. So Michael paints minis. The iridescence. They're going to be released eventually in another form. Maybe this. I don't want to say this was an oops thing because Benita just did it deliberately, right? But I think I don't think she knew it would turn out as well as it did. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. They're pretty cool. So I would imagine that once we get some feedback from customers who purchase these, if we get good feedback, we will have a pretty good chance of releasing more.
Nethermala got it.
Let's see.
So the release that's coming up on the 25th are these guys.
Is that Monday?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah, it's 4 days from now. So, yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 25th Monday.
Mhm.
These are the Wild Folk Rangers. There's the Ranger, the Druid, and
Druids. The other
the True Druids. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 druids.
So these come out on Monday, along with.
She's cool.
Ooh, the female Krampus.
I saw Christine Van Patten popped in here a few minutes ago.
Mhm.
Good job on the female Krampus, Christine. It's really good.
So
It's really cool. I really do like it.
She's sticking out her tongue
Uh-huh.
with her axe. It's not a good angle, but yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all good. Those are all fun pieces.
And these come out on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
The Krampus is a print, and the Wild Folk are COCast, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I have some other stuff I guess we could show that I have over here.
That's
What is this? Oh, this is the December promo. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're
We
only
won't have another show.
9 days away or so.
yep.
So this is the December promo.
Yeah. So this is the new female dwarf adventurer. Forget her name. It's on the website. Whatever. With a torch and her axe, and she's really cool. So someone was asking about female dwarves the other day. I thought, well, this would be a good promo for December.
Yeah, a little December good one right there.
I was looking for her name. I can't see it.
Oh no.
Yeah, Dr. Bob, she would make a good stand-in for a tiefling barbarian. She's she does it. So, Max style. Sorry, no beard on this one. Feel free to add your own and send me pictures when you do. Yeah.
For folks, yeah, or the Wild Folk, yeah,
Yes,
Bobby did those.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And then some more stuff like new releases that are coming out a little bit later.
I love this guy,
Yeah, the
the Ogre Mage.
Ogre Mage.
He's so cool. Jason, we sculpted this for our Bones 5 Daimyo expansion, and he's badass.
He
He's
comes
so
out on
cool.
the 23rd of December.
He is missing his scabbard.
Yeah,
right?
he's missing his two
It's okay.
katanas.
He's got a couple weapons on his hip that's not plugged in.
Yeah, they got balanced. I just couldn't find.
He's a
Production
print.
copies.
The body is print, and the weapon and the scabbards or weapon. All the weapons are COCast.
Yeah, you can see the different coloration. Like the COCast is a little darker.
Yeah.
So you can kind of tell. But yeah.
That's cool. That's a good meeting. Jason did an excellent job on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the slot where the weapons go on
Yeah,
his
he
hip.
has like two katanas.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
And
Pretty
then
neat.
where's this guy come from? I can't remember when this one's coming out.
January.
Okay, won't show that one
You
yet.
can show her. Yeah.
I made a mold recently of these two guys.
Oh, little mouselings.
So we have like an ongoing thing where we're going through old like bones numbers and metal things like that to transfer them into different materials and things like that. And this was a couple of the recent ones.
Yeah. We're out of the Bones Classic version of these two mouselings. And so, like John said, we're going to convert these into COCast, Bones USA.
Yeah.
And so these are the first two of the mouselings that are going to get this treatment.
The two Rangers. And these come in a set, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Mhm.
So I made that, and then that's a January one. Won't show that one yet. And then we have this guy.
Let's talk about we talked about Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
and then after Black Friday, what's going on?
Christmas.
12 days?
The 12 days of Reaper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
When's our next show? Next show is the 5th. So
it'll be
when does the 12 days start?
The 2nd.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll say, do we want to show these off or do you want to hold off?
No, we can show them.
Okay.
Let's give everyone something to look at, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have them unpackaged.
So
but
the deal is, like it always
this
is, every $40 you spend, you will get your choice of one of the free 12 days of Reaper pieces. You'll get your what do you get? You get the free promo of the month, right?
Yes, you get the free promo.
And then you also get to choose one of your free 12 days pieces. And I think there's also 2 or 3 paints. 3 paints that you can choose from as well. So a lot of things you can choose from during the 12 days of Reaper. I believe that these are you get your free dwarf mini, you can choose 1 paint and then 1 12 days piece.
Yes.
Okay. And if you spend $50, you not only get free shipping at that point, you also get Do we have the piece? Do we have the mini Rocky?
No.
Don't have the mini Rocky right
Okay,
now.
you get a little mini Rocky. I think we showed pictures of him a couple weeks ago.
I went to go find him, but I couldn't
Okay.
get any. He's holding a little Christmas present.
He's
So we say
cute.
mini Rocky because if you look at the other Rockies we sell, they're kind of big and chunky. And this is a mini because it is a promotion. It's a giveaway. He's little.
Yeah.
He's short. If you spend $75, you're going to get all that stuff. Plus, you're going to get Hot Rod Santa.
Yep. Right here.
Where's he at? There he is. Oh, he
I pulled
came
him out. I pulled him out.
Yeah.
There he goes.
And I was stupid and forgot to bring over the painted version that Daryl worked on. But there he is, Hot Rod Santa.
Ooh.
He'll be $75. All right.
And
Once you hit $75, you can.
Yes.
he gets added
Sorry.
to your,
He gets added.
to your order.
Sorry, he gets added to your order. 75. Now these aren't for sale because we only have a limited number of these, so we're not selling them. They're only available as the free promo with your orders. So,
Yep.
And the last thing, if you spend $100, and this is even more limited because he's such a pain in the ass, is Mr. Santar Claus.
Oh, he's so cool.
Now, Jason sculpted Santar Claus and Hot Rod Santa. Gene Van Horn sculpted Mini Rocky.
This is Santar.
This is the Santar Claus. You can see he's got a little elf on his butt. He's holding a
There.
big candy cane, and he's going to knock someone. He goes well with the buff Santa we did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like Druid Santa.
Yeah. Turkey Brown is still. Oh, I see what you're saying. You missed the Turkey Brown at the beginning of November. Yeah. You know what? We could leave it on in December. I
Yeah.
don't see why not. You got to get some left.
Yeah, we got some left. And if not, I'm sure Bonita wouldn't mind mixing a little bit more.
Remind me to because it ends automatically on the 3rd. If
Yeah.
you'll remind me to extend that for a few days.
But this is so Santar he's not for sale originally.
He's not for sale at all.
You can only get him if you spend a total of 100 plus in your order.
Yep.
He'll be thrown into your
You'll
order.
get him, Hot Rod Santa, Mini Rocky,
You'll get all three.
Yep.
and 2 12 days figures, plus the dwarf, plus a choice of paints. So it's well worth it. Turkey Brown was not on when I tried to look at an order today. Interesting. I don't know why it's not on.
We'll look into that.
It's not out, but we will look at that. Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
Second place is a set of steak knives. Nice. And then I saw this was
Got his
on-
teal. I will try to make sure. It was my fault we didn't get the Turkey Brown turned on last time. I just forgot.
this right.
What's that?
Turkey Brown.
Oh, Turkey Brown. There
I
it
just
is.
had it sitting here.
It's the quantity.
Oh,
It says there's one left in stock.
got it.
Okay, can you change that to a bajillion?
Harper's going to fix that for you guys right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now look at here.
And then we have this.
Yeah. So this is one of the 12 days pieces.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the 12 days pieces. This is Christine's other Krampus.
Yeah.
So she did 2 female Krampuses, Crampy,
Crampi.
Crampi. And this one, I felt like the other one that we showed. Can we show them side by side?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I felt like that one has got a lot of good player character potential.
Yeah.
And so I
Or
thought
like-
that would make a good continual regular release type piece. Whereas the other one was a little more just fun, pose, kind of cheesecake fun. I thought would make a better 12 days piece. So Christine knocked it out of the park on both of those. But yeah, they're so cool. Combine that with last year's Dwarf Krampus that Weeby did, plus the other Krampus that Weeby did from Bones 5.
Yeah.
And you got a hell of a lot of cool
They look pretty cool.
Krampuses.
Cool little hellborn
They're neat.
demons.
Yeah, Frau Perchta. They're cool. They're really, really great. And Christine did an excellent job on these. They're so good. Christine's sculpting is just getting better and better and better. Freya's Valkyrie, I don't know. Crampy, Crampi, Krampus. I like Krampuses.
I like Krampuses too.
Krampuses, yeah.
There's the back.
Christine always knows how to bring the booty, so really like it.
There you go.
All right,
Turkey
all
Brown
right,
is
so
fixed.
David Harper has fixed the quantities on Turkey Brown, so it should be available now.
Woo.
I don't know why it ran out because it should have been like a lot. But so right, Crampes.
Yeah.
What else you got over there?
I think that's it.
I think
that
that's it. Yeah, I only had
Like
three,
miniatures that I have put together.
3 big presents.
Oh shoot, we missed our drawing at
Yeah, I can.
a quarter.
Oh.
I have it ready to go.
Okay, here
we're
comes
gonna
the
do
next
another one.
drawing.
Here we go.
Okay, ready.
Is Raji
Jedi Taz. Oh gosh.
Valfera?
Jedi Jared?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Valfera?
Yeah.
And Skelsey. So Edrejai, Jed One Taz, Jedi Jared, Valfera, and Skelsey. Congratulations.
Okay.
This is episode number 237. If you've never won before, check the message that you see in chat. Exclamation point, I won something? Question mark.
Or like the dog father says, rigged. Hashtag rigged.
Rigged.
Chaos Queen, the 12-day starts at midnight. Or
On
12:01 on
Yes.
the second.
on the second.
12:01 Central Time.
Let's
We
see.
have the other 12 pieces over there, Lauren?
Yes.
Or the other 12 days
We already
models?
showed
There's-
the.
Yeah, I
we,
don't
the
have them.
only thing we don't have is the gift dragon. I wasn't able to grab that one.
Gotcha.
But-
Okay. Yeah,
And
Julie.
I wish I had them before
Yeah.
because I could have taken them out and showed them.
So the new 12 days pieces are the Krampus
Mm-hmm.
and the Gift Dragon, which we don't. I've got one on my desk, but I didn't. Again,
Is that those masters I got on my desk?
possibly little square dragons.
Maybe.
Daryl painted the Hot Rod Santa and the Mini Rocky, and they're on my desk, and I left them before I came over here.
Okay, let's
I'm
see.
stupid. Yes, a new Gift Dragon, Dr. Bob. Julie sculpted it. Bob had a new piece for the 12 days, but had some stuff happen, and so they weren't able to get that one wrapped up. But next year, we'll for sure have that ready. It was a Goblin toy maker, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
So we'll do that next year.
Yeah, we have about 6 dragons. We got 2 cat dragons. We got the wrapping dragon, the dragon with stocking,
It's a
Christmas
dragon. You're the dragon.
I know.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the Zodiac sign this year? I think it is Year of the Dragon.
Wow. What's
I
wrong with
think.
that?
I thought
Yeah.
I don't
somebody in
know. I
chat
think
will know.
maybe you're right.
Yeah, we got the mistletoe goblin. We got the dwarf Krampus.
Dr.
Holly the
Bob,
Christmas elf.
no. Lauren, remind me to get the coal.
Cole. Okay.
Coal. Lauren's going to take care of it. She's
I
get-
know where some coal is.
she's going to get me on track.
Ron's gonna get a graphic ready before the 12 days, so we can have all 12. Is there 3 new ones? We have the Krampus, we have the
The gift dragon.
Gift Dragon.
That's it. We didn't
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, just
we
2.
didn't do a
Just
third.
2 new
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
Yeah.
So just we have 2 new
Two new
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
And then
10
previous.
classic. We like to call them
Yeah.
classics.
And they kind of rotate because we have a big, I wouldn't say a big list, but we have a pool of the Christmas 12 days that we've had over the years. Last year we added 3 new ones, and I don't know if any of those new ones are. Oh, the Krampus is in this
Yeah.
one.
The Krampus is there. And then we got the Gnome Tinker and Dabble the Gnome.
Now, speaking of Christine Van Patten, Moonlight Minis, and Dragons, Christine sculpted. We've teased this before, but we've never told what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody. She sculpted a reindeer dragon.
Oh, I remember.
It was
yeah,
awesome.
I think
It's awesome, but it's not something that we're going to produce here. Well, you know what? I take that back. Things change all the time, right? It's something we possibly could sculpt or produce here, but it was one of those things we thought would be better off for PVC. So yeah, I don't know. But I don't think it's going to happen this year.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
way too
yeah.
late.
Yeah.
We're swamped.
maybe for next year.
But it's really cool. It's really awesome. And Lauren, put on your list for next
Yeah,
year.
Reindeer
Oh, listen,
Dragon
I got
is
it.
badass.
July of 2025, Reindeer Dragon. It's really great. It's really, really great. So
Sounds kick ass.
good
It's been a
stuff.
couple
It's
years,
really
right?
cool. It's been a long time coming for sure. But then again, Rocky, Mini Rocky, Christmas Rocky, and Hot Rod Santa were sculpted in 2017. That's a lot. Those were supposed to be for Bones 4. That's how long those have been sitting around. So
Yeah, it just takes a minute sometimes.
yeah.
And I know a lot of people have been. Dave mentioned it last Reaper Land. A lot of people have been asking about the Overgourd. So I
Yes.
would expect next Halloween.
I
know he-
expect at Halloween you're going to get Overgourds.
Yeah, he's been fighting for it.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Okay. Is that Chaos Queen asking about the nativity scene in plastic? It's not going to happen this year. It will happen next year because the preparation work has been done. We just could not get to it this year. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
Just
so
couldn't do it.
yeah, we're waiting. You know, with the building move and the Kickstarter, yada yada yada.
Dr. Bob, how goes the Michaels deal? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last time. I don't know how much we can say, and I think me and Dave were talking about it last week. I just don't know how much we can say.
Yeah.
like I don't know what
We
can
can't say much more about it than it's going really great.
Yeah, conversations are happening.
Conversations are happening.
There are rumors that French might be put on the cards.
That's
So-
you know that's confirmed. That is a confirmed rumor that we are going to change the cards to have some French stuff on there.
And that you might see them in possibly more than the test stores.
Yeah, yeah. Beyond that, as far as expansions go, we can't really talk about it right now. But I would imagine here pretty soon, the next few months, you're gonna hear a lot more about it.
Yeah. We do have a new release coming up soon. Well, I guess we could talk about it. It'll be 4 days after the next episode, but it's 4 of the new Warner pieces. It's the A release. I have those images pulled up, but I know that we've been doing that. It's these right here.
Ooh,
Yeah. So here's what's so the ones on the left are ones I shot here because we have these painted models in our studio.
These two. Yeah.
The ones on the right, I don't have painted models of. So I went and stole those off the internet
I see.
with permission. And I didn't cut out the black back or the blue background. It was just easier just to put these up. So we don't have those in studio. Believe Marika Reimer painted the two in the middle. I don't. Yeah.
Ooh.
And this one.
And yep.
Mhm.
And the other two, I don't know who painted those. I haven't been able to find credit for who painted those. Yeah, don't know. It could be Franz Saunders or Dominic Heutelbeck, some German painters. I don't know who painted those. Darth Daddy, oh no, there's no news on Scorch Carbuncle. You're asking the wrong people. You need to talk to those guys. We didn't name these, so meh.
Oh yeah.
Ask Burner.
Android Assassin.
I did give Android Assassin. I gave her a name of Eve. I thought it was cool. And Franca, because if you ever watched the movie Run Lola Run with Franca Potente, that's a great movie. And I thought, well, German, whatever, go with it. Okay. Clara, sister after Clara Barton, Red Cross, and Aspera. I did name her. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I think I just said, "What's a cool future name?" and it said Aspera. I said, it's going to be Aspera.
Done.
Apocalyptic Samurai.
Yeah, because I think her name, the Werner's description was something. I don't know, but Kevin and I looked at it and said, "What is this?" We're like, "She's like an apocalyptic samurai." I was like, "That's what she is." So I think maybe her name is Aspera. We just didn't. Maybe we gave her the apocalyptic samurai name.
Got it. And these are coming out on the 9th. So we'll probably we'll show off the put together pieces on the next episode, the 5th.
Yeah, December.
Yeah. Oh, December. Sorry. What did I say?
Oh no, yeah,
just said next
yeah,
month.
yeah.
Yeah,
On the
AJ
9th.
Lobo. Run Lola Run is really good. That's a great movie. Yeah, Mac Attack, Marika. I asked Marika if she could send me photos of some of her painted stuff. She was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll get to that." And she's busy. She's super busy.
But yeah.
Very busy. Whew.
That's a
There we go.
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So that was a good show. Dave will be back tomorrow, right? For
Reaper Land.
Land.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, we have some pictures. I know we talked about this on Reaper Land, but I'll show them off just for
I'll
you
say
guys.
we gotta show the pictures I took also.
Oh yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that. We just took. We were talking about putting the mezzanine up, and how this air duct needs to be raised because we did originally the plans with the heat and all that stuff in the cold. They lowered it a little bit too much because there wasn't going to be a mezzanine there, but now there is.
Yeah, we blame that on the architect for hanging it there.
Because you can see on the left there, it's like a foot above.
Yeah.
And it's hanging over it.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, that's where the slide is.
Yeah. And so for people that haven't see it last week, this is the new mezzanine on the right there. Let me full screen this just so you can see it better. This is the new mezzanine that's on the far side of the building. These are where the stairs are going to go. They were in the process of building this when I went over and took pictures last week. This is a back little, I don't know.
Concrete pad?
Yeah, concrete pad where there's going to be shipping containers and eventually another extension from the building that's going to cover this just for storage and things like that. Here's just another shot of the pad, me waving hello. But that's where a lot of that stuff's going to go. This was our original mezzanine. This is where we pulled Bones 1.
Yeah.
We got this for Bones 1 to store it all.
Yeah.
Um,
Adrian found it on Craigslist.
yeah. And so this came over with us and got built. This is where we pulled the majority of Kickstarter. It
Yeah,
was
you
right
played that
underneath
video
this.
a couple weeks ago of us throwing core sets up there.
I did.
Vampire
Yeah.
sets.
And so there's the original. This is where all the molds are going to go for casting.
Yeah.
So,
It's
that's
going to
where
be
it's going.
interesting. It's going
Oh,
to
and
be
then-
interesting.
okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta have our Zeus update.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh crap. I gotta download them.
Oh no. Well, I've decided to make it my mission to give us a bi-weekly Zeus update, so we know how he's doing, how everything's going with him, and everything. And I found some of those old Reaper hats, and I was like, you know, it'd be really, really cute is if Zeus wore our hat because he's our dog. He's our Reaper dog.
Despite what DJ thinks, he's our dog, not his
Yeah,
dog.
it's the Reaper dog. Zeus is always on the loose. He is so sweet, though.
Yeah, he hangs
Yeah,
out
there
in the
we
game store all the
go.
time.
Oh.
He's wearing the little Reaper hat.
Yeah, I got like 20 pictures of him, but I tried to get the two best ones. Yeah, that one.
He has kind of like a droopy, lazy eye.
Yeah.
Where they're not like, I guess, symmetrical. They kind of like do the
Mhm.
clown thing,
Yeah.
where they kind of go off to the side. So
Again, you can't tell from the photo, but in person, his eyes are beautiful.
yeah, they're
Mhm.
very
They're very
brown.
pretty.
Yeah, you can
brown
kind of see
eyes.
it a little bit in this
Yeah,
one,
this one's
but
a little
A little bit.
oh,
But when he's so cute. That dog is so funny.
so every week we're gonna have a zoo, or every other week we're gonna have a Zeus update for everybody.
So yeah, he's very nice. He sleeps all the time. He's very cool.
Good dog.
Mhm.
Real good dog. Yeah.
Let's see. My car stuff got figured out.
Mhm.
We're just waiting for the settlement stuff, and then that's it. And it's done.
Yeah.
Good deal.
They moved
Mhm.
pretty quickly, which is nice. Gonna go watch Wicked this weekend.
Ooh, yeah.
Pretty excited. The early reviews sound
Mhm.
good. So we'll see.
I think,
Anything else? I mean, Arcane season 2 started.
Who's on Thursday Night Football tonight? Who
Oh,
knows?
who is Thursday Night Football?
ooh, which nameplate should I get then?
Okay,
If not Chaos Coordinator. Ooh, I
Oh,
actually saw
Red
Red
One.
One.
Is that out yet?
Yeah, I saw
Is it
Red
in
One.
theaters?
Oh, you did?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I saw it with my mom. It was a Christmas movie.
It was
Yeah.
okay.
It was a good experience.
Kind
It
of,
was.
sort of whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you watch it on Netflix or wherever it comes out, it's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun.
Ooh, Browns and Steelers. Once upon a time, that would have been
Yeah.
a good game, but unfortunately, I don't think tonight's gonna be very good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Red One.
Just don't sing in the theater. I won't. I'll probably do it after.
It's certainly a film.
Chaos Commander.
So
Chaos Commander. Got that one.
Oh gosh.
Writing that one down.
Thanksgiving's next week.
Yeah.
Any
Ooh, yeah.
Thanksgiving plans for
Yeah.
everybody? I know. I'll see you.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna have the family one.
yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
we
That'd be
do
great.
Friendsgiving and stuff with
Mhm.
all of our friends.
With Paul and
Mhm.
me and John,
Yeah.
David.
Good. That's great.
Yeah.
And then we do Friendsgiving too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ghost Ballista.
I'm just
Ooh.
making banana pudding and
Yeah.
do what we did a couple of Reaper
Mhm.
Lives ago. We start just listing all the stuff that's going to be. I
Have
don't.
fun.
turkey
I'm not
day.
doing anything crazy. My niece's husband is smoking a turkey,
Mm.
and yeah, you know, the regular stuff that everyone does. So I'm looking forward to it.
Might try the Wicked and Gladiator combo. Glick. Glicked.
Glicked.
That's. I mean, why not? I love that. That's been a trend recently.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Townsend says the Turducken Mini is cool. I
Mhm.
think a little bit behind the scenes, I think the numbers for it have been probably one of the best promos that we've done in a while.
I haven't checked. But it seems to be pretty popular. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, Courtney
It's
said
really
that he had to reprint a second batch of them, and he said that hasn't happened in a while. So
Oh yeah, every day our wall empties and we're like, hey, we got to put it back on on the list to print more. I'm sorry, Courtney, don't kill me.
So,
Yeah,
it
every
was a
now and then something
great
comes
idea.
along it was just perfect timing, and appreciate
Mhm.
Kara Curley and old DM Rick for helping me pushing this through
Mhm.
and convincing me. Because I was like, nah, I don't think
Nah.
so. I don't think
Too
so.
gimmicky
Yeah,
and weird.
that was badass.
And
It's
then,
badass.
yeah,
I'm
it is
super
cool.
happy with it. Very super happy with it.
It's been awesome to see. So, Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
anybody got anything else exciting?
Uh,
Or we do our last giveaway and wrap this bad boy up?
I'll say I'm
You got anything, Lauren?
I'm
anything
lame.
else over there?
Yeah. No,
Just
other than-
working.
hold on. I got a little Debbie Christmas tree.
Oh,
Oh, no, those are
Snap.
good.
Yeah.
The gingerbread man are good.
Yeah.
oof.
Don't worry, Ron. I'll get you one later.
All right. All right.
All right, we'll do our last giveaway. Here they come.
Ooh.
Roger.
Roger.
Okay. Hyper Bunny. Oh, never mind. I lied. I'm so sorry,
Ijala.
Hyper Bunny. Fritzy boy.
Yeah,
Clavicus.
Clavicus. So we have Ijala, Clavicus, Fritzy Boy, KSBS, Snow Owl, and Roger. Congratulations.
Roger. Sorry, not Roger. Sorry.
It could be Roger.
Oh, okay.
I just always said
I
Roger.
don't know.
Congratulations. You won a $20 gift card to ReaperLive.com. Yeah.
So, Again, thanks everyone for watching. For all you Bone Six Packers out there who got your stuff, hope you enjoy it. For the Bone Six Packers who are still waiting, we appreciate your patience hanging there. It's going to be all worth it one of these days. Just like I said, we do appreciate the patience. And yeah,
It will get done.
it will get done. And we
Promise.
appreciate you guys hanging in there.
And for the Australians, I did ask Paul to start updating on the Facebook page because I know that they update on their Kickstarter stuff.
John
like
brought
so.
that up yesterday in the production meeting,
So.
and so I asked Paul last night to please put that on his Facebook
So you might
page.
get another update from them in a couple weeks, maybe. I don't know if they will, but I know it's a whole month away.
Yeah.
Until it's expected to deliver. So
If we hear anything
Hopefully.
different,
yeah.
we will certainly ask Etherworks to post it, and we'll post it on our social media as well and in our Kickstarter updates. If you don't hear anything, then that means that we're still looking at the 20th of December. So,
Hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
happy
see you
Thanksgiving.
tomorrow. And
yep. Happy Thanksgiving. See you guys in December for the 12 days.
and then it's the end of the year. It's the last month of the whole year, and then it's
Yeah.
2026.
Crazy.
So,
Thanks, Christine Van
Yeah.
Patten. Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
Love y'all.
Have a
Bye,
great Turkey
guys.
Day.
I'm gonna go find us a raid. So
Yeah.
hang
Go
out.
eat, watch football, have a good time, play some
Yeah.
games, do whatever you got to do. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and then we get to watch it on Netflix, the Christmas football games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody watch the game? The
Uh,
fight.
Oh,
Oh.
the fight.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't even talk about it.
No.
Bye.
Yeah, well, I watched it. Bye, y'all.